Good evening. I nearly said good morning there. Good evening. I'm Kath Lloyd from Make the Change, and it's Tuesday night, and it is Let's Talk. I know I'm still on a Tuesday night, but hey, it all might go back to Wednesday next week. Who knows? Anyway, so tonight is moving with your groove. Okay, and it's just like with anything to do with us as human beings, we all think, feel, behave, move, express ourselves in different ways. And the way we either are attracted to something or we are trying to get away from something else is all going to be different. And it all depends to do with our makeup and our personality and what attracts us, and what touches us and really hits home to us and connects with us. And I've found that over the years that I am actually a move towards person. So I sort of find out what it is that I want to be different, and then I worked myself towards that feeling or thought process or that behaviour that I am aiming for. And this, I didn't really think about this that much until when I was teaching in jail. And I was teaching a young man, a very nice young man actually, and been in jail a couple of times. And he was due to be released. And I taught him for quite a while. It was when I was teaching art and design, and that course could last up to 9 months. So I taught him for quite a long time. And he was saying that, I was all for moving forwards and, attracting new things in your life. And I didn't quite sort of understand it at the time, but he was saying that I need to remember what it's like in jail. I need to remember what it feels like, what it sounds like, what it smells like, to deter me from going down the wrong path again, because he was determined to do it right. And I thought, why is he thinking backwards? Why is he thinking behind? Why isn't he thinking forwards about all the great things that could go for him in his life? But that was his way of remembering the bad part of his life to stop him doing something that would end him back in the same position as he was again. And I never saw him again, so I hope that he never did go back to jail, and that that's the way he moved with his groove, worked for him, and has helped him to keep on the straight and narrow, so to speak. So when you're moving with your groove, everybody's got a different motive for why they're doing something. And it's just like, when you see people walking down the street, everybody's moving in a different way at a different pace for a different reason. And, it's finding your way, your pace, not trying to copy somebody else's. Yes, use ideas from other people, but, the way other people do it is hopefully specific to them, and it's finding your way of moving to your groove so that you can perfect it and make it your own. And, when I'm working with people about moving with their groove in the direction that they need to go in, with a lot of people, not with everybody, because it depends on their interests and their personalities, but for a lot of people I use colour, and this is really with the creative people. And I like to, and we use it as a scale to monitor progress. So, we look at what it is that they are moving from. So it's, what is it that hurts? What is it that makes you angry or makes you jealous or frustrated or bad-tempered? so that you can really understand how, whatever that is, however it does make you feel. And also to start putting, or it could be behavior that you're trying to move away from, okay? And then to try and connect it with something that you can monitor. All right, so with the creative people, I use colour quite a lot. So what colour is that? What colour is it when you're at your most angry, or you're most down, or you're most frustrated? What does it look like? And, it's quite interesting. Another guy who I taught in jail, who was a very angry young man, he said to me that when he's angry, he sees red, bright red, straight away, very, very quickly. So he knows when he's at his worst with his anger management is when he sees that red. It comes very, very quickly. So, what colour is it? What's the intensity of that colour? Is it a flat colour? Is the colour moving? Has it got texture to it? So then that is at the furthest end of the scale, okay? And then at the other end of the scale, it's, where are you moving towards? Is what colour is that? What colour is it when you're at your calmest, at your happiest, at your most peaceful, at your most, say, loving, or you feel a sense of closeness? What colour is it? And this is going to be different for everybody as well, because, for me, my most peaceful is, perhaps a mellow orange, more or less perhaps the colour that is behind me here, yellows and oranges, those sorts of colours, but, and then at my darkest, it's going to be, black, very, very dark browns, very, very dark blues, I suppose classic dark depressing colours. But it's going to be different for everybody, because we all have different associations. And then what is it? What is it, where you are moving towards? What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? Now that might seem, the taste one might seem a strange one, but actually, if you're a chef, or you are a mum trying, or a not necessarily a mum, a parent, or a grandparent, or niece, auntie, uncle, doesn't matter, lover, or, you're trying to make the best meal ever, what is it going to taste like? And so you've got a good idea about where you're going to, why you're going to, and the results it's going to give you. Okay, but more importantly is, what is going to give you the connection? What is going to draw you and really help keep your eye on the ball for reaching what it is that you're trying to reach, or keep you away from what it is you are trying to get away from? Okay, so it's about really connecting with it, understanding why you're connecting with it, so why you're moving away from it, why what is it that frustrates you, hurts you so much, really digs into your heart, that you're trying to get away from. Okay, and then where is it that you're going on the other end of the scale? Where is it really going to touch you, and the depths of that touch? Okay, and also, which is quite interesting as well, we feel these feelings in different areas of our body. So some people might feel it in the head, in the chest, in the stomach, or, through the whole of the body. Because don't forget that, when we are going through, for the most majority of people, when we're going through a very anxious or stressed time, we can get a lot of aches and pains, in different parts of the body. So headaches, stomach aches, feeling sick, if you've got an injury, that might start niggling you a little bit. Backache, neck ache, all of these things. And some people get ulcers. My grandma used to always get a problem with her eye. She'd have like a sty in her eye, which would really come when she was anxious or stressed. So it's about going back to what I've talked about before. It's not only connecting with the thoughts and the feelings and the behaviours that you're either moving away from or moving towards, but listening to your body as well, because that is a sure indicator that things aren't right. Okay, so quite a short little chat this evening, but I've said what I've needed to say, and just have a think about it, because it's amazing how when you connect with your groove, how it can really support you in getting what you want and how you want it, and the reasons why you want it as well. That's really, really important. The reason why you're moving away from something and the reason why you are moving towards something else. So all really, really important. So I'm going to love you and leave you now, because I think I'm on cooking duty tonight, and that is just the way it's rocking and rolling and grooving in our household tonight, but that's all good. And then I will speak to you either Monday or Tuesday night from Paris. So that makes a change from the West Midlands or Edinburgh. So hopefully it'll be nice and warm there, and I'll find somewhere nice to sit and chat with you. But have a great week. Enjoy moving with your groove. Find your best way forwards, and I will speak to you next week. Bye bye.